So there's one other ending we can get, and that's we just say, you know what, this bed's kind of comfortable. Basil can handle himself. Good night, folks. I mean, who needs to confront their past when you can be comfortable? And there's also the whole Hikikomori route, but I'm not playing through the game again to do that one. I'm so sorry, Basil. Please forgive me. Why, Basil? Why did you do it? Sonny, why does this keep happening to us? Please, Sonny, you shouldn't be seeing this. You're supposed to be moving out today, on your way to a fresh new start. We'll take care of everything here. Go on ahead. We'll be okay. I think. Why? Why am I so useless? Well, what do you guys think about that? Let me just go here to the bathroom and... What the? Just kidding. Do you want to look in Basil's room? Sure. I'm sure he's hanging in there. No need to be concerned at all. Aw, man. There's nothing here. Go on ahead, we'll be okay, I think. Well, time to blow this crime scene. We'll cross here. Need to quickly establish an alibi. Need to grab my shoes. Hope the dog barking didn't startle you guys. Oh, come on, it's snowing again? You have a new message. Hey, Sonny, it's Mommy. Tomorrow's a big day. The movers will be here first thing tomorrow morning. I gave them the key, so don't freak out if you see them. Remember to finish organizing your things today. I'll be picking you up in my car out front. Just come outside when you're ready. Okay, that's it for now. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. Bunch of books. Well, let's go ahead and get some shut-eye, shall we? Welcome to Whitespace. You've been living here for as long as you can remember. So I'm trying to remember, did we ever find out what happened to Miwo? Because it looks like he bailed on us. A tissue box for wiping your sorrows away. You booted up your laptop. He'll never take us alive, boys. I didn't actually expect you to give up. Get back here, you bum. See what you made me do? And the day has come. We can finally get out of Dodge. I'm waiting for you outside, so just come out when you're ready. Mommy loves you. Bye, honey. No for Mommy. I left some food in the fridge for you downstairs, liar. Aw, man, what's this crap about you being safe in daylight? That's lame. Your mom is waiting for you outside. A grand piano. The word Omori is etched in the center. Goodbye. 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 May you live a long and happy life. It's time to move on from this place and start anew. I think those cops would have got there already, jeez. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to talk. So, I've made it no secret that I really didn't care for the game. The only thing I'd say it really has going for it is probably the art. In terms of gameplay, Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass literally did everything better. Just had a better world, I'd argue even better characters, it was just more interesting. Like, the battle system in this game just sucked, as much as I hate to say it. It was kind of novel for a little bit, yes, but as you went further and further in, it just doesn't go anywhere. The characters' bonds deepen, their moves power up, yada yada, but like there were so few enemies that really justified crap. The whole emotional triangle thing, there's something behind you unlocked. The whole emotional triangle thing was kind of neat, but like, I don't know if going multiple tiers into an emotion may make effects stronger or not. It might help. Now, in terms of audio, the one I'm going to compare this to, and I have to hold the writing against it too, is going to be anything from Freebird. That's going to be To the Moon, Finding Paradise, and probably eventually Imposter Factory. So, in terms of audio, those are like the holy grail when it comes to these RPG Maker type games. Their soundtracks just blow everything out of the water. Nothing compares to it. Now, in terms of writing and just how things are executed, those I'd say are the superior ones. I'd say Jimmy is probably the silver medalist, and Omori by default would be the bronze. I didn't really care for the whole you're in the dream world, you're in the real world thing. It just screwed the whole flow of the game. Like, storyline-wise, it was necessary for Sunny overcoming his fears, which then meant Omori overcame them, and yada yada. As for the various areas you go to, those weren't really that great either. Navigating kind of sucked. You had Pluto to help you out, but he still had limits. Now, there is a lot more optional content on the Hikikomori route. You can actually face off against this game's super bosses, Space Ex-Boyfriend, Perfect Heart, and so on. In order to get those, if you're really that interested, when Kel's knocking on the door, go check the door. Don't open and just go back to bed. And I don't know if you even bother with the real world stuff anymore. There is an optional boss in the real world I passed up, the recycling guy. If you choose to face him, he has a chance to give you your knife back, and that will affect some of these ending things. I don't know the specifics. I'm trying to think of what else there is. But just due to the way I didn't really care for the battle system and everything, I have no desire to go face off against the super bosses. They have no interest over me. I didn't really care for some of the missable content, such as dropping the piano on the plant when that plant is actually an enemy you're supposed to fight. That not only locks you out of an achievement, but just a little bit more content. I understand if like that's supposed to be an option if the plant is too difficult and you don't want to come back later, which is kind of a cop-out. I don't know. So yeah, those are my thoughts. As for whether or not the game is worth playing, that's kind of up to you. I would just recommend getting Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. It's longer, better all around, and just more interesting. The other controversy regarding the game, other than the whole weird 6-year development thing where the writer, whatever you want to call her, constantly made disappearing acts, for the whole murder thing, everyone points out that there's no way Basil and Sunny could have did it on their own. So the way people are filling in the blanks that's not really verified is that the parents were involved, and that may have been what caused them to get divorced. That's some food for thought. That's the theory, but because the thing is, the kids would not know how to properly tie the rope. The injury she sustained would probably be more head-related than neck-related, which is how the rope would do it. If they cannot tie the rope correctly, then there won't be the proper neck injuries. Like, the rope would only work if she had a broken neck. If she just had a bludgeoned head or something, then yeah, it's not gonna work. And still, tying a noose is not easy for kids to do. Judging from the era that this game actually takes place in, I would say that's they didn't really have the internet to go looking for that, and hell, if they did Google search that, the cops would realize that, and yeah, that would kind of be the end. So those are the thoughts. That's the major plot hole people refer to when talking about the game, and it's up to you on whether or not it's a deal breaker. There were just other shortcomings that kind of sunk the game for me. But if it's your thing, go ahead and pick it up. I'm not going to judge. I mean, it's not that expensive. You want to just take the plunge and see. As for whether I'd play something by this developer again, not likely. The battle system has to be overhauled for me to take the plunge again. That's my major hang up on it, and I don't really care if the audio is not really like Freebird level. That's above and beyond what's expected. I'm not going to hold that against them, but if you're doing the whole RPG thing, you kind of need the working system. I would have much preferred they actually did go the Freebird route and just say, yes, it's an RPG maker, but don't bother with the fights. Or just make them more puzzle-oriented or something. There were a bunch of different routes they could have went that they didn't, and that's why I'm just not a fan of the game. So those are my thoughts. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully we can find something new to fill the gap in the schedule. The leading thing is Scott Pilgrim, and we'll see what ends up happening. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.